All right, hello everybody. What if I told you what you're looking at right here are two basically mafia kingpins living in California, right? So the story goes that this lady and her husband are some of the highest grossing stealers and robbers and resellers on Amazon, right? So this California mom of three has been accused of masterminding an organized crime ring that stole nearly $8 million worth of makeup from stores like Ulta, TJ Maxx, and Walgreens, and then resold it online to turn a profit. Michelle Mack, 53, this lady, and her husband, Kenneth Mack, ran a sprawling enterprise from her $2.75 million, 4,500 square foot mansion in the San Diego foothills, according to authorities. And this is what their crib looks like, bro. Look at where they were living, running this goddamn crime ring. Look at that. It has a vineyard, it has a church, it has a pool, it has a garage. This is where mafia bosses are living. You think you're doing it big? These people are doing it big, right? So basically, the arrest followed an investigation by the California Department of Justice, California Highway Patrol, Department of Homeland Security, U.S. Postal Inspection Service, and representatives from Sephora, Ulta, the attorney general has said, right? So these people were after this lady, bro. They knew what she was doing, and they were after her. To have that many departments going after you, you've been doing this for a while, and you've been making a lot of money. So basically, she paid as many as 12 women to steal from stores across the country, stockpiling goods and then selling them on her Amazon storefront at a fraction of the reselling price. She was selling them for 50% off. They would steal it and they would bring it to her crib, remind you, her crib over here, and resell it for like basically nothing. The alleged crime ring, dubbed the California Girls, traveled up and down the California coast as well as 10 other states, right? So let me show you the states that they were going to. That's the house. The states that we're going to were Texas, Florida, Massachusetts over here, Ohio, and California, and some other states in between. Um, but that's crazy to go across country like that, you know, to commit all those crimes and sell and resell and make your money back. She knew what she was doing and she was making a ton of money doing it, right? Um, Max's alleged crime ring was just one of the many plaguing the country as retailers scrambled to combat billions of dollars lost due to theft annually, Homeland Security investors told news outlets. Police recovered nearly 10,000 items worth over $370,000, basically 400,000 worth of stolen goods in her crib. They also uncovered that what they described as a mini store, right? Let me show you that's somebody else. This is the mini store they're talking about, right? They found this much stuff in her house, bro. This is all stolen items, by the way. These are all stolen goods that she's reselling from her crib. Mind you, she's reselling these things from her house that looks like this, right? California Attorney General Rob Bonta filed 140 charges against Mack, her husband Kenneth Mack, and 7 other alleged members of the crime ring. The charges include conspiracy to commit organized retail theft, grand theft, and receipt of stolen property. All of the defendants have pleaded not guilty, obviously, right? This is a multi-million-dollar crime ring. It was complex. It was orchestrated, obviously, and it's definitely no garden variety shoplifting. These are like the booster gods, bro. What a booster is exactly that. You'll ask them to steal something for you, and they'll sell it to you for half the price, right? I'm not. This is what some of the text messages have said. Court's records also revealed incriminating text between Mack, her husband, and some of the other women charged. I have some pictures and information on one of the other women. I'm not stealing regular. I'm not going to start filling up. I'm going to start filling up my bag quick. So I want to know the stuff. I can grab bulk items too. Kimora Lee Gooding. So that's one of the people. I wasn't able to get information on her. Days later, this is how you know the husband is in on it, right? There's incriminating text between the husband and the wife, right? So Mack, the wife is texting the husband, even without any like real products. They still did really well, and he texted her lots of orders. Let's get shipping. So he knows that his wife is stealing, and he's helping her ship and sell these items. Mind you, from this house. This house. This is what they're doing, bro. This is how they get in this money, right? Later in July, Mack texted Alina Franco, another person charged in connection to the crime ring. This is Alina Franco here. Um, did you get some new girls? I really need products. So if you have anything else, please let me know. Right? This lady is known for stealing $67,000 worth of beauty products, and she held it in her San Bernardino home. So these people already have money and already have homes, right? And to make extra income, they're stealing and they're reselling on some crazy shit, right? She appeared in court on February 27th, where she denied multiple felony counts, obviously. Michelle Mack, back to Miss Mack over here, right? Let's get back to her picture. This is what they want to show you what they look like, bro. Underneath all of this, they're robbers and stealers. Michelle Mack, 53, reportedly stashed the stolen items, which she would then ship out for resale from her luxurious home, right? And then she would resell them on her Amazon store called Online Makeup Store, right? They stole from Sephora, Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Prada, Bath and Body Works, Victoria's Secret, Luxcata Sunglasses Hut, Lens Crafters, and so many other places. We can get to what Amazon said later, but this is when I want to talk about her home. Let's get back to her crib. This is the crazy shit about her crib that I really want to get onto, and like the risks that she's not only putting herself, but like her family. You know what I'm saying? Mack's home, which she shares with her husband Kenneth Mack, has its own vineyard, chapel, and they reportedly rent out the wedding venue as an Airbnb as well. And she's a mother of 3. Their house is complete with a swimming pool, 4-car garage, 31-acre vineyard, and 2.7 million after. Oh, and is now on sale. So this house is on sale now for $2.7 million. And again, this operation and this investigation is still ongoing, so there might be a lot more people involved that they don't know about. So I can give you updates later on that. But this is the craziest part. You never know what's hiding behind these nice homes and what people are doing behind closed doors, right? The alleged crime ring primarily targets cosmetic companies like Ulta Beauty and Sephora. The network she built across the country was implicating multiple stores, and so by eliminating that, it's a step. But unfortunately, I know there are others out there just like that. Yeah, there are tons of people that are doing that. People that resell on Facebook, people that resell on Craigslist, people that resell on Amazon. A lot of that stuff is stolen goods. If you didn't know that, now you know, right? Like, I knew that. I'm not going to say I commend that, but if somebody is selling me a bicycle for $50 on the street, I'm sorry, like, your item is already stolen. I'm going to buy the bike. You know, no offense. Am I going to ask somebody to steal something for me? No, I would never do that. But if somebody's selling an item and it's something that I need, like traveling, I'm not saying I'm not saying this is good or bad. Obviously, this is bad what she did. She's stealing millions of dollars worth of stuff and incriminating a bunch of people and putting people's lives in jeopardy, putting her own children's lives in jeopardy. But stuff like this happens all the time, you know? Several others were involved, and again, they call themselves the California Girls. The theft ring have been arrested. 9 defendants have been caught, so that's the update. Now they're up to 9 from 7, with a collective 140 counts of felony charges against Mack, her husband, and the other people in the crime ring, right? So text messages linking her husband as what's super incriminating to him, because when I first read this, they made it seem like it was just her, and when they're arresting, it's just pictures of her. But in reality, it's her and the husband, and they're not really putting the husband to shame, which I think they should, just as bad as they are the woman. Because he deserves it, bro. He was in on it just as much. I'm just gonna go with what Amazon said. So Amazon spokesperson said they have a zero tolerance policy for retailers selling stolen goods, and that they assisted with the investigation. And the company added that it's pleased the suspects were arrested because it sends a strong message that the sale of stolen goods has severe consequences. People are still gonna do this, and people are doing this right now, and it's not gonna stop anytime soon. You know, sorry to say. Because that's just kind of how capitalism works, unfortunately. I can steal something and I can resell it for value because I know the thing that you made probably was valueless when you made it, you know? Anyways, I want to show you one quick news clip because I like showing a news clip just so it can give you, the viewer, more of a perspective and view on the story, and it's not just one-sided, because I feel like giving a one-sided story is kind of bad. So this is the clip I found that is, I think, basically just focus on what I'm saying as well. Not just on what I'm saying, just tells you the story from a different perspective. So here we go.
Chilly, clear morning in the picturesque foothills of San Diego County as we head to a suspected crime scene. A convoy of law enforcement vehicles is about to descend on an unlikely place. A mansion complete with its own vineyard and chapel, rented out as a wedding venue and Airbnb. Police believe it's also the headquarters for a lucrative theft ring, where items stolen from Ulta Beauty Supply and other retailers are being resold on Amazon. As we pull up, authorities tell us they have the suspected ringleader in handcuffs.
Anyways, that's what I just wanted to talk about. It was a super interesting story to me. I've always known of things like this, you know, because you hear it from like construction workers that work at people's homes and stuff like that. Like, dude, you would never know what's happening. You would never know what's happening behind closed doors. And this is the kind of stuff that's happening behind closed doors. Wolves, how do I like to say it? It's a wolf in sheep's clothing, bro. You know, this is a person that portrayed themselves as a good person and that they had a good income and a good business. And who knows how they even fell into it. You know, this is a great story. Like, how did you figure out how to steal all this stuff and make a ton of money? Anyways, that was just my perspective. I thought this was a cool story to cover. Really weird. This is not stuff you see every day. This is like that Lifetime movie stuff, you know? Like, my mom is a mafia boss without me knowing. So if you liked the video, drop a like, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Have you ever encountered stuff like this in your life? Have you known of people in your neighborhoods or your towns that are running crazy crime rings under the nose and guise that they're these good people? But anyways, have a good time. Have a great day. See you later. Peace.